snap. Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your boy Charlie Wilson TV here with Laugh After Dark. We got another episode of Do Tell. Thanks for joining us. You made a good choice. We got a dope-ass special guest. This brother, hey, I think he's from the East Coast. We finna figure all of this shit out today and start from the bottom. But anyway, today's guest, put your hands together, stump your feet, make some noise for Chris motherfucking Clarke, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear. Ah! Oh my God! Chris, why you ain't call me? Ah! That's what I'm talking about. So please, without any further ado, Chris, do tell.
What's up, y'all? Comedian Chris Clarke. I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Connecticut. East Coast, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Born and raised Bridgeport, Connecticut, but started my comedy in Connecticut and then took it to New York. I've been living there for like 7 years. It was dope, man. Just learning about the rooms because it went from Connecticut to learning about. I thought New York was just all the comedy clubs, but I didn't know about rooms. Comics having rooms, and it was just like a whole nother world. It's just dope.
So before you even got into that, what were you doing like in school? Let's go back, nigga. Let's go all the way back. School days, high school days. Let's start there.
Man, I was the class clown, but never wanted the class. You know when you for the yearbook, I'm like, I ain't no clown, yo.
Yeah.
Smack the shit out of niggas. Just always funny, man. I can't turn it off. Still
you do
can't.
Sports, you do music, you do other shit? Okay,
Yep. Where I play football and basketball.
Okay.
Music. Not really, but I'm like a connoisseur, like hip hop. I'm
sung in the choir. You talking about connoisseur? He was like in the choir.
Man. Like hip hop.
So did you do music? Did you rap?
Nah, my brother was a producer and he rapped. He had an album. In Connecticut. Man, he was dope. He was mega popular, man. And it's crazy, yo. I had numerous jobs and I got fired from all of them. From just acting up, but not being bad. They liked me, but it was like, yo, nobody could get their work done around you. Yo, and clowning I started. So I was a professional bootlegger.
Professional bootlegger.
Yes,
like,
not liquor.
Like DVDs?
Like DVDs.
Oh, it was the bootlegger. Yo, we found the bootlegger, man.
Bootlegger. Yo, I was the bootlegger.
Wow.
Like dead. Like I had 11 bay towers. Like you remember how
the big old DVD towers?
Yeah. I had 12 of those that burned 11 at a time.
Somebody right now is in that granny house looking at the towers right there full of DVDs.
Yeah. They probably still got
right. Yo. DVD people still got their DVD. Like niggas gonna make a comeback. Well, what you gonna do when the internet stop working? Right. What you gonna do then?
I'm back in business, baby.
Right. But so how'd you get into that?
Yo, man.
Like, man, make a couple dollars. I'm an entrepreneur. Here go my card. Remember when all the niggas was getting like
the card?
The print. Hey, look,
I used to buy, when I would go to New York, I used to buy joints and I'll get it from like the Asian lady walking around with that bag. And I used to get bad copies, man. But the color copy of the cover, my bad, cover was immaculate. Solid. You swore that's what it looked like.
Right.
When you put that motherfucker in there, man, that shit is nothing like that. Yeah. And I used to get mad, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing this shit. So
hold on. So you was buying DVDs from an Asian lady in New York or something?
Nigga,
why does it sound like a Power series or some shit like that? Is this ghost? Nigga, you the ghost of the DVDs back in the
Yo, dead ass. I was the biggest, not the biggest in my city. Yo, bro, I was a wholesaler.
Damn.
Like cats with mixtapes came to me. Yo, I need 1,500. I need 3,000. The most I did is 5,000 in 1 week.
Wow.
Yo, I was like I had my shirt off. I felt like in New Jack City. Nigga. I was
cooking weight that bit.
I was cooking weight. And I did it. And and I had a contract. Big shout out to, I don't know if you listen to Big Mike.
Yeah. Shout out, what's up, Big Mike?
Big Mike. Yeah. Well, he was popular, man, on the East Coast. I remember he hollered at me. He was like, yo, you think you can handle a certain amount?
Like, it was like, yo. You think you can handle more orders now?
It was like Blue Magic. It was like Blue Magic. And I went to Medellin or whatever. And I was like, yeah. And then, I bought all the DVDs ready. And then he went with somebody else. I was mad. I was like, yo, bro.
That was supposed to be my order, yo.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, man, I had it on Smash. I used to, all the mixtapes, I used to do
You had a car? You was pull up to like different places?
Oh, yeah. I used to do that. Then I had a spot.
What kind of car? What was you rolling in?
I had an Astro van, a Ford Astro van.
Okay.
And then I had a Windstar. Yo, bro, I had a big ass 15-inch.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Damn.
Flipping down
Okay.
in the, like, so I'll pull it out and I'll pull my door open and I'm like, oh, this is the quality. They're like, oh, shit. Like, damn, motherfuckers in there like, yeah.
This is the real bootlegger right here.
Yo,
dog.
man,
You ain't
it was-
real bootlegger unless you got that Astro van. Them doors opened up in the back.
Listen, you ain't got and unless you ain't got that. I had the robotic arm shit. Bro, I was a
Wow, bro, this is your business, bro. That nigga, you used to wear square toes, did you?
yo, Paramount and all
Yeah.
that. Like, I would start off with mixtapes.
Yeah.
I didn't do albums because I ain't want to. It was just mixtapes.
Yeah.
Because you'll get in trouble. This is
Yeah.
before. Yo, you seen the movie Blow with
Yeah. Oh,
Remember he was selling
weed.
weed. He was selling weed, and then homeboy was like, "What do you know about cocaine?" To what's it called in jail?
Yeah.
That's where the cat was like, "What you know about movies?" Because I
Yeah.
was doing mixtapes.
God, he was crossing you over. He goes, opening up your mind. Yeah, I know you doing your little thing with your mixtapes.
Yeah. It was like Louis Anderson. It was like first I'm on lettuce, then I'll be on fries, and that's when the big bucks come in.
The big bucks roll in.
Yeah. Started doing that with movies. Movies, man. I should have stayed with mixtapes because movies. That's when I got arrested.
Damn.
Fine, like feds.
What?
Ninjas pulled up in black Range Rovers. I remember that. They pulled up. They thought I had
some real shit.
Yeah, they thought I had a bigger operation than what I had because we're all the
That's because
towers
you was out
were.
here flossing like you was that guy.
No, but I was
out
never
here like
flossing.
what was that Frank Lucas around this bitch. That's why motherfucker had the S5 because that upgrade shit.
When my girl bought me the fur coat, that's when I fucked up.
See that? See? Supposed to lay low with it. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid, man. Yeah, I got caught. I got a
Damn.
crazy fine. All that money I saved. That's why with drug dealers, man, all that money, man, it's like you gotta have that money saved because you're gonna need that to
Yeah.
So all my money went to I didn't even need to. I could have just got a public defender and paid the fine because that's all they want.
Right.
Because these stores that used to do it, they'll get busted, pay the fine, and they'll go do it again. So it's just like paying $1,000 a month.
It's almost like a fee just to maintain your shit.
I would have did that easily.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
yeah, I end up was like, man, I don't want to go through this shit again. And I sold the towers, and I always kept one. It was doing comics albums, like when they when they sell their DVDs at the time.
Yeah.
I was duplicating.
Gotcha. Because that used to be a big thing for comics back in the day at the comedy shows.
Bro.
I got my DVDs.
DVDs
That's
was like
lame,
weed, bro. That shit was like a dub.
That's your
like,
merch. Sell them
that
bitches like Master P.
That was it. It was that and like little hats. Shirts, I mean, cats do it now, but it's like shirts is tough because you gotta get different sizes.
It is
gotta,
tough, bro.
That's
I was just thinking
hard.
that. I was like, I need some merch. I tried the tees, but I don't like lugging them around. I ain't got your size. It's wrinkled. I'm like, sorry. I still need that 25 though, but it's wrinkled in the bitch.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, I appreciate it. I need it. I need some keychains or something, nigga. I need something easier.
It's like you wore it.
I wear this bitch on a week ago. I washed it though. Appreciate it. Yeah, Cash App is
$20. But
Damn.
yeah, you got to get something smaller that's to carry.
Yeah.
I switched up my merch. I'm touring with YouTube and social media bad boys, the Hodge Twins.
God,
A lot of people don't know who they are. They they were like YouTube popular. Now they do stand up, but they still popular on YouTube and Facebook.
Nice.
They're two twin conservative black dudes, but like light skinned black dudes. And dude, they're making some noise, man. They got a crazy following, man.
Nice.
Like they 3-point-something million YouTube. Like they get crazy views, and they political.
So are they stand-ups, or would you say?
Yeah,
they're
they do
more
stand-up. They crossed
yeah.
it. They've been doing stand-up for about 6 years now.
Solid.
When I met them, they were like 2 years in. And, they met me through all right, shit.
Yeah, how did they even come about? How did they even come about?
We met each other because I got a popular YouTube channel, even though I kind of put it on hold for like 2 years. I'm known as C Snacks, where I do these funny in-car reviews. I've been doing it for like 8 years. And I just snacks, and I'll do fast foods. I do in the front seat of my car.
I've seen some of those.
Yeah. Yo, it was buzzing, man. And just from doing that, I've been on Beat Bobby Flay as a judge. Beat Bobby Flay when they were hot.
Wow.
Like I'm like, what?
Damn.
Like my ghetto ass. He want me? I'm like, yeah. I had my own hour on the cooking channel. I could have had a TV show, but they went with like a rock and roll guy at the time. But I shot a special.
Sounds about Wyatt.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. It's like, how you, like, he's a rock and roll. Of course they're gonna go with him. Famous. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, man, it was good, man. I was this
so
close.
How did y'all meet? Just via like
YouTube. So YouTube.
Comment,
I would
sent the message or something. Okay.
Yeah, I inboxed them and it was like, yo, they was following. I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
So and then on Instagram, this is when Instagram I was new and they followed me. Was going back and forth. It was like 2016 going back and forth, and then 2018 or 17, I think 18. They were going to be at Levity Live in West Nyack, New York.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, who y'all got for the opening? They was like, we got something, but yo, hold up. Sent me the email to the manager. I asked them. They was like, yeah, come through. You're going to host 3 shows. I was like, oh, shit. So
before you even do that, bro, I think it's just powerful.
Yo.
The fact that you you asked for it.
Yeah.
You saw something that you wanted, and comedians needed to hear this because, we get so caught up in thinking that somebody's just going to knock on our door.
Yeah.
But just the fact that you said, no, these are some people I'd like to work with right here.
I wouldn't even think they would respond. They responded, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead, though. I just want to acknowledge that.
Yeah, man. That's real. And they was like, yeah, yo. And when I walked in the room, it was like, it's like we cousins. Like, we knew each other. Man, we was kicking it, laughing, like, about comedy and, dude, so I rocked out, brought them out, like, because, I know how to host. I have my own shows, and I just know it's not about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's their show.
Right.
You gotta remember
setting them
that.
up. Right.
Y'all comics, y'all gotta remember that. Don't try to take off the headliner's head, because, like, okay, you could do that and kill, but then where's your work after that? Stay in your lane till your lane open up. You know what I mean? Your lane will open up.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta, So anyways, so I've been rocking with them. So, oh yeah, I did the show. It was like, yo, fucking, it was a good show. Come to these 3 other shows. Did it. Rocked. It was like, yo.
This is still locally at this time.
This is it's still Connecticut. This is when they came to Connecticut
Gotcha.
and we did a bunch of shows. I was with them, like, we just connected, man.
Yeah.
And then they were like, yo, we're going to Florida. You want to come? And I was like, I had a show that I took a deposit. I couldn't really I didn't want to shit on it because if it didn't work out, I'd come back. They were like, yo, nah. Like, so I couldn't quit. They was like, nah, I respect that. They did it. Hit me back. They was like, yo, the show was all right, man. It'd been dope if you was there. I was like, word. Like, I was like, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Y'all are good. Y'all got y'all crowd.
Right.
So they're like, yo, me and my brother, this is Kevin said. He's like, me and my brother was talking over. We going to Europe for a month to do some shows. What up?
What?
When they come out, I was like,
say less. Think what? Right.
What? Europe?
like, I'm already packed.
Right, like, yeah. So, what gate?
right. That's
so
fire.
Went there for a month, man. We just got tight, and I've been working with them ever since, man.
Where would y'all spend time out there in Europe?
When it was like,
or whereabouts specifically?
Oh shit, we did all the dams, Rotterdam, Amsterdam,
Damn.
Not all the dams.
Wow,
God damn it!
Wow. How was that experience?
Yo, it was dope, man. Just people like. Some people barely speak English, but they love them. That's how much love they got, man. Wow. Because they started off in the gym. They used to do funny fitness gym stuff. They were mad positive, but mad funny and raunchy. And they got it. Still to this day, got a crazy following. And so yeah, all the fans this is before the political stuff, and they kind of crossed over into politics with comedy. And they lost a lot of their fans. They lost like in a week.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
Like 300,000.
Oh yeah.
They was like.
Because you're going to hurt somebody with whatever it is that you're saying. You're going to offend somebody with whatever you're saying. Yeah.
And then the following week, 200,000, 300,000. Yo, it's like tripled.
Damn.
And they've been rocking ever since, man.
That's dope.
Yep. And I've been with them, man. So it's like they looked out so much, man. I get a lot of slack from other comics and other people like, yo, why you with them, yo? Because people be shitting on them because they Trumpers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And it's like, yo, man, I don't like that's their show.
Yeah.
I bring my comedy and it makes it good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and we're like a good pair because I don't touch that.
Yeah,
and it's just,
Right.
And it's just we pair and they show so much love, man.
Do you ever feel at those shows you have to be ultra careful, ultra sensitive about not dabbling into that, knowing that that's kind of not really a boundary? Is that still just so top of mind when you know you're in an audience who feels a little bit differently than you on a lot of stuff?
Yeah.
I had to tap into that because I know as comics, we prepare for each show.
Yep.
We assess the crowd, we assess our audience, and we got to know that's the deep end over there.
Yep.
Stay right. So how do you...
in the beginning, I was, and I thought I had to say some political, but it was just after a while, I was like, nah, I don't have to. Plus, it's crazy. You would think like the conservative Trumpers, they're all like, they show mega love and they tip like a motherfucker.
Oh shit. Okay.
What?
Hey,
Yo,
did they grab your shirt? Hey, brother. Hey, brother. That was.
There's a couple times it was kind of short to say the N-word. You were one funny.
It's like, hold up, motherfucker. Hey, we was all cool a minute ago. You finna fuck this up. Don't you fuck this up for me.
Yeah. Nah, I never got disrespected.
Wouldn't that be some shit? You fucking got into it with somebody that you.
Right? And it's like Chris, we're gonna have to let you go, man.
Right.
No, but they never came all disrespectful. Never.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, like my side is just like, man, it's like it's some shit on both sides I fuck with. I don't want to get into it, but it's just like,
but that's the beauty of what you said. That was like, you don't have to dig into it.
You don't have to,
It's
man.
okay for people to view things a little bit differently than me.
Right,
Because if
yeah.
there's hate and I want people to die and and then there's I love, but there's a lot of in between. You know what I'm saying?
And it's so much shit to talk about other than that.
Yeah.
Like there's so much shit to talk about.
Right.
Like my stand up, I self-deprecate, talk about family, talk about like just my shit be weird.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
We know that. We know.
My shit be weird.
You from Connecticut too, right?
Yeah.
How was that? How was that, by the way?
I know.
Because I'm from Louisiana.
Yeah.
So I'm from Louisiana. I lived in Dallas for like 6 years after that, and then I moved to New York. So I moved to Brooklyn. I stayed in Brooklyn. I was in Bay Ridge first with all of them.
Oh,
and
shit.
then downtown near Fort Greene.
Fort
and I
Greene,
moved to
okay.
Jersey City. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, you in Jersey City?
I was in Jersey City.
Oh shit.
All right, it's New Jersey City. It was coming up. They started switching it up a little
Jersey
bit.
City. That shit. Yeah, that shit. Woo.
Yeah, but it still's real over there too.
It's
you know?
real.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, whoa, yeah, that shit real.
It's
Jersey?
real. Hey, what's crazy is I was running a room in Jersey City for a minute.
Oh,
Dang
shit,
it, you know what I'm
really?
saying? Yeah, I had a room about this. So I've been producing shows.
Damn. When was this? I kind of left.
This was early 2011, 12, 13,
Yo, I
14, all that area.
was still. Damn, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of comics.
We might have crossed paths, bro. I
Probably,
we might have crossed
man.
paths out there.
There's a couple cast A's. There was a couple of dudes in Jersey that had
Yeah.
rooms.
You know Q Brooks?
Q Brooks, yeah, that's the homie, yo.
Trev Comedy.
Trev, yo, dog,
Yeah.
Trev's my dude. When I
Yeah.
started coming up in New York, it was me, Jackson, Trev,
Yeah.
Adia, Corey
okay.
Fernandez.
Corey motherfucking Fernandez. That's my dude.
Yeah.
That's why we know each other from Cosmetics too.
Corey,
Corey's my dude.
Yeah, yo, we all came up, man.
Yeah.
And Corey got coming to the stage. It was like, yo. Then he got the movie. We was like, yo.
Yeah.
Like it was just, but anyways, yeah, man.
Yeah. We used to
I
run
know
around LA.
we've been on or
I'm sure.
sat in a room
between Harlem, Smokies and shit.
Yup.
Or
It's so much cast. Rob Stapleton, you got
Stapleton's joint.
It's just
talent. You know what I'm saying?
oh man, all talent.
I ain't-
Talent used to have Jersey
Yeah.
on Smash.
For real.
Mad
Talent's the
room.
man out there, bro.
Yeah,
He's one
he
of the
is.
most underrated, you know what I'm saying?
I know,
as far as
man.
like being like known, but I think if you know talent or you know of him, then the respect is just all the way there.
Yo,
So,
talent. Yo,
Yeah.
let me tell you a story about talent. In Bridgeport. This shit was so- Talent, motherfucker. Yo, oh God, it's so much, but this main one.
Yeah.
Yo, so my boy Jackson, he at Bridgeport.
Jackson McQueen.
Nah, Jackson, comedian Jackson. Just they call him Jackson.
Okay. All right.
He so Talent was the host, and this
Yeah.
dude, I forgot the dude's name. It was his room. So we used to go all the time, and he was like, "Man, I ain't letting these motherfuckers in." It was like when you like, I don't understand when cats run a room. It's like when comics come through. You shouldn't pay no mind because you never know you might need with them.
Oh,
They
for
used to be like,
sure.
"Oh, you got to pay." It's like we don't take up no seats. We'll get up. We'll stay in the back. We're out the way.
Right.
We just want to be around
In the
a
community.
show.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
used to act. It's crazy. They kind of do that out here in Vegas.
Yeah, very much so. That's some of the reasons I don't be out here in these
couple
streets.
of them
'cause
rooms.
it's
I don't
always-
want to say no
yeah.
names, but they
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
When I was like, "Well, that's crazy."
Yeah.
So the dude was like, "Yo, if they come, said it to the door person. If they come in, tell them they got to pay." Anyways, we finagled around. I got in the show, and he came around. Was like, "How'd y'all get in?" Like, and he asked if we paying. I was like, "Nah." He was like, "Word." And then so he says because he's more cooler with Jackson than me. So he says to Jackson, "Y'all didn't pay to get in." And then he swung on Jackson. The dude, like, boop, boop. And
Where
I
was
was
this?
like,
This is in Connecticut?
yeah, at the show. I was like, that's my nigga. I'm like, nigga, boop. Like, yo, what you doing?
shit.
So we fight and Talent come back there. We all like,
Tussling and shit.
so and Talent comes, was like, so what happened, Chris? I'm like, why I got him? Like, I'm like, you know, why? He was just like, he's like, I'm gonna talk to you. And he goes, Talent
Yeah.
just He's after breaking niggas up.
Yeah.
Talent just goes on stage and destroys without missing a beat. Right?
Does he discuss what happened off stage?
No, he didn't, right?
Wow.
This is what he did.
Yeah.
So I had on this yellow and black Pirates a baseball team, like the vintage Michelin S joint jacket, and I had the hat. So I went up there. It went mediocre because my mind wasn't right.
Yeah. Obviously not. You had a lot of shit going on. Fist fighting, nigga, your blood pressure all high and shit. Nigga.
Yo, after I got on stage,
need a Gatorade.
That nigga hung the shit out of me, yo.
What?
The jacket, he's like, this nigga looked like he the crossing guard.
Damn.
Yo, he hung me for 15 minutes.
Wow.
The way I felt, it felt like I got jumped.
Damn.
I was just like, yo,
that was a rough day.
It was a rough day. All for helping my boy.
Wow.
Yo, it was funny, but I was just like, all right.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, and seen him in a room in Jersey, and he was like, "Come here, man." He's like,
Yeah.
"You know I had to do that, right?"
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
It's a solid community out there, man.
Oh,
That's why I
man.
started comedy.
Yeah.
I was very much a nobody. Not that I ain't saying I'm somebody today, but nigga, you know, that was early years. So I started producing shows.
Yeah.
So that's how I started mixing and mingling with a lot of those cats.
Likewise,
and we got
man.
on the same
Likewise,
stages,
man.
you know,
Yup.
between Jersey and New York.
Yo, that's how it is, especially in New York.
Yeah.
It's like, because it goes to show, because you're a New Jack, they don't know you. They think you ain't gonna rock. They'll maybe use you, but it's like on a maybe, and they will never pay you.
Yeah.
Right? It takes for you to
Bring your
produce
shows and
something,
shit.
because it's like, I got a packed show too, and I'm booking you.
Right.
It's like I'm holding down my show. This
Yeah.
goes to show you, like, let me get it, you know what I mean, on your joint.
Right.
So that's how it was too in Connecticut, New York. And me and Jackson, we had a room. We had everybody. Yo, Michael Blackson came to our room.
Wow.
Michael Blackson's still buzzing, but not buzzing now.
Yeah.
He came and it was like, yo, Mike, I don't know your budget, whatnot. We comics, man. Listen, we'll give you the door.
Yeah.
Right? And just whatever you want to pay us out of it.
Yeah.
Mike came through, so that was like 400 people in there,
Damn.
packed standing.
Yeah.
Yo, one of the hardest, like one of those shows where it feel like the room is shaking. It was dope.
Wow.
It was like 5 comics among my boys, and we rocked and brought him out. He destroyed. Yo, Michael, I don't know how much he made, but it was like $15 to get in. So it's not that much, you know.
Yeah.
He gave me and Jackson, he gave us $1,200 out of that money. It might have been $2,500.
Wow.
And he gave us I was like, damn.
That's some
he
real
didn't
shit.
even have to do that.
Right.
Mike is, he get that
Right.
money. He
Right.
gave us, and that was real from that. And then we got cool ever since. Still to this day, like I'll hit him up. He answered, he like, yo, you want to do these dates?
Oh, that's
like,
fire.
we cool, man.
That's fire.
Mike,
That's
yeah,
fire.
man.
That's fire.
It's a couple of comics, man, that still would just, they answer the phone, and Mike is a real motherfucker, man. Michael Blackson.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike, man. That's dope, man. That's fire. So
Yeah.
what was it that crossed you over into getting on stage anyway? You knew you was funny
Okay.
in school, but what made you say, I'm gonna go do this, Mike, or I'm gonna go get on the show?
I always liked stand-up, man, and I always liked stand-up. My favorite is crazy. I didn't know he did stand-up. Jim Carrey was my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know from A Living Color.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I'm like, yo, that nigga, he did stand-up.
Yeah.
And like how he was, that's how I was like kooky like that. And
Animated
I liked him.
character and
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
And so Jim Carrey, and I started watching all the comic, what was that shit with it was Whoopi Goldberg, Billy Crystal. It used to be an annual thing on HBO. They used to do some years back.
Mm-hmm.
It was really, really big. It was like a benefit. So I started watching that. I started watching stand-up, watching old shit. I'm like, yo, this is what I want to do. Like, because I
Mm-hmm. This
always
after high school? Is this within high school?
this is before.
Okay.
I always wanted to do it, but it took my first time going on stage. I was 22.
Okay.
Yo, I started 2000. I started, but I stopped and came back in 2006 or some
Gotcha.
shit like that. Yeah,
Gotcha.
2006. So there was a gap. My passion when I got into acting first. I was doing acting.
Okay.
But it's like I didn't know nothing about it. I come from Connecticut. There's no one to coach me what to do.
Right.
And I was going on auditions, was being extra. I was like, yo, this is some bullshit.
Yeah.
While everybody was SAG, was getting treated. I was like, what the fuck? So I started understanding the game. You need to get 3 waivers. I was like, damn, how the fuck can I do that? I was like, man, this shit is, I don't know. I'm gonna come back to that. Got into stand-up. It was just raw. That's the thing about comedy. Like, you can just say you're a comic. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
Ain't no qualifications, but it's like,
Ain't
a
no
life, it's like a life
qualifications.
coach. You just, hey, guess what? I'm a life coach today.
exactly, yo.
I'm a comedian.
That shit is real. And and I just love it. And I knew I loved it. And
Yeah.
yo, that shit is like, if a week goes by, I be feeling like, nigga, I be like, yo, I need to get on stage.
Gotta get that shit off.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's
Dope.
and yeah.
What would you say, like, was there ever a moment where you felt like, man, I'm just tired of this shit? Because I know I've been in the game, 10 plus years. You get to that time, you get frustrated with the business. You're not getting the results that you want. You still doing everything else aside, all your time being spent in the comedy. Has there ever been a moment where you felt like,
Absolutely.
I think I'm done with this shit?
No, still to this day is times.
Nigga was like, today, nigga.
Yeah, today this it. Nigga. I'm packing it up.
Right.
Yeah, still to this day, yeah, man. It's frustrating because it takes a lot out of you and that reward. You can't, if you ain't that guy with the followers and selling out, you can't sustain the household. They call that the grind, is when you're a father, a boyfriend, a husband, and holding down all that. That's the grind. You got to do all that and be there to get on stage. So, because most of our work come from other comics. Most of our work come from other comics.
Facts.
We got to stay consistent and shit like that and move around. And then you see other cats that you like, man, getting the spots and shit. And it's just like, that's why I say with your lane, man, it could be 40 years or it could be 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like somebody put me on. I was like, get the fuck out of here. When is that on? Is it? Or,
yeah. You
it's just
I guess it blacked out or something. I don't know. What's happening?
Okay.
Seems legit.
What's his name? Bernie Mac. When
yeah,
he did
that's
Ice
one
Skating,
of my top.
You
Bernie
know
Mac.
how old he was?
Yeah. It was 40s?
44. He was 44.
Yeah.
I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm in the
later in life.
Yeah. 44, bro. And it'd be like that.
Yeah.
And he was doing comedy.
Yeah. But that's why you gotta really just love and live for this shit.
That's it.
Because if you're doing this for a check, you ain't just stop.
Oh, you're gonna be bitter
just
as
chill
fuck.
out. Yeah, just chill out. Go do something else. But if you for this shit and you're gonna do it regardless.
Yep.
So you gotta just trust the process, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day anyway. And then just continue to have fun. When the moment you start to lower those expectations, you start to free yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you relax and you start to trust the process, then you can start just having fun and enjoying it because those expectations have lowered.
Yo, that is so true, man.
Yeah.
It is so true. Yo, this shit is true,
somebody
man.
need to hear that shit today, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
So what is it that motivates you to continue on to this raggedy ass path of comedy?
I know, man. Just when it's like, man. Yeah. And then it's always something that pulls me back. Like, you'll get a weekend somewhere. It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
You'll get something, another opportunity out of nowhere. It's like, yo, man, stop playing with me. Just give it to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what it be keep me going, man. And
is those new opportunities continue to extend themselves?
Exactly.
Okay,
new opportunities and working with man, shit. I used to tour with Rob Schneider.
Oh shit.
And that was one of my yo, man, Rob Schneider was that guy.
How was that? Yeah, how was that?
Yo, was with shit for like good 4 years.
Wow.
Like off and on, because he had his main guys. It was dope. He taught me he taught me a lot. He was like, he said some shit to me, man. I still got it in a text. He was like, a solid, strong 20 minutes will get you on TV and get you everywhere. A easy, sloppy 40 will just get you work. And I was like, oh shit.
Pretty deep. Yeah, Power 20 can take you a lot of places.
Power 20. Because you look on TV, they don't when you're on Jimmy, you only do like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Not even 5 minutes.
The shorter the time, the more nervous I am. I'm like, yeah, you got 3 minutes. I'm like, 3?
Right.
I'm still warming up at 3.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about us being, that's what comics, we are so underrated. We could be implemented in anywhere.
Right.
But we get the less fucking slack. We don't get not slack. We get the less like praises.
Yeah.
We're really like the gesture. Like, just bring in a comic. And then I'm like, all right, goodbye.
Yeah. Here you go. What was that? What
Yeah.
was it 40? Yeah. You'd be like, bitch, you didn't see what I did in there? You didn't see me move this room? All right. See if I come back to this motherfucker.
What is it, 40?
Was it 40? You'd be like, I slap the shit out of you.
I just flew here and it cost $300. You gonna give me 40?
Right.
That's crazy. We be doing, especially Jersey, driving through that bridge just for $25.
Bro.
And not even sometimes for free.
Bro, I did a lot of free. Oh, shout out to Rip Michaels, man. I did.
Rip. That's my yo.
So it was a lot of rooms out there. One of the first comics I opened up for, I did this dude, what was his name? Shit. Anyway, he was proposing to his girl. So we had a show at Long Island City. And this was the first paid gig I had from doing open mics.
From Rip? Hey,
Not from Rip. Rip came after. Rip was the second show. I'm gonna tell you about that.
Yeah.
So this first show, Gerald Kelly's headline.
Gerald Kelly.
Shout out to GK and all your sons, nigga. You got
all your sons.
Nigga, you got 10 sons doing comedy. Shout out to your whole dynasty.
Right.
This nigga legacy. But anyway,
Yeah.
So I get off the stage. I do my first little book show, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm on the same floor as Gerald Kelly. I was like, I'm doing comedy, bitch, y'all. It was that kind of show for me. So I'll never forget, he came down the stage, you know, GK got them eyes, you know what I'm saying? With them eyes. After I came down the stage, he was going up. He was like, hey man, good set, bro. I was like, oh shit. I was like, all right. That was the bump that I needed to fucking just keep digging it.
That's what I'm saying. Little things like that
keep you going. That
shit is like
keep you sane.
That shit is like the little tiny rock in Avatar, like that powerful ass tritium rock is worth that much. Yeah, man.
You gotta be mindful of those gems when they come across.
Yeah, man. Yep.
So after that, within a few months, I opened up for Tony Roberts.
Ooh.
Shout out to Tony Roberts, you know what I'm saying? And he same thing. Hey, this nigga was so funny too. I was so excited about being on the same show as him. After I did my set, this nigga went up there. Who is this nigga? Charlie Wilson. He was like, this nigga motherfucking funny, motherfucker, where you work? I was just like, I was in the back like, yo.
And he said your name. You was like, that's me.
I was like, yo. And man, just working with some of the greats of this. So Rip Michaels.
Yeah.
So check this out. So I was doing the radio and shit out there too. I had like a little online radio show. They wouldn't call them podcasts so much. It was an online radio show.
Before all that.
Yeah, so it was in Bayonne. You already know Bayonne.
Yeah, Bayonne.
Jersey City. And I had, Ida Rodriguez. I had Rip on the little interview, and I was like, all right, man, I'm starting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get a little traction.
Yeah.
So Rip comes on and does the radio show with me, and he's like, yo, I got a room in Queens. You want to go after this?
I remember that room in Queens.
He said, at a strip club.
Yeah,
He's like, at a strip club. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I said, yeah, hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So we go do the room, nigga. I bombed so bad, bro.
Because Rip be having them rooms. It's like you have to be on 10.
He lights that shit up, man.
You can't follow it.
Yeah.
He was just so strong. Fucking Rip, man. I remember that.
He's still doing this shit though. To motherfuckers strong and shit.
Right?
Selling out arenas in New York. We see you, Rip.
Yeah, every year.
Barclays and shit.
The Hot 97, whatever that thing. Yeah.
Trey Songz and them be in that bitch and shit. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah,
wilding
man.
out. So it's also dope, man. Even though we're still waiting for our personal moments as comics, it's so great to see those that you've spent time with on stage and in work relations and seeing them grow and seeing them take off. That's another little gem that I don't know about for y'all, but it motivates me too.
Yep.
So that's the little dust that keeps me going. It's like, well, he just got. Let me get into.
Yeah,
this shit.
man. That's it, man. It really is. It just like you saying, and say what gets you, like it'd be different things, man, and it'd be different.
Yeah.
And it just spark and it keep you going.
What did you eat for breakfast this morning, bro?
I'm hybrid.
Said I was I was asking. I'm curious.
I'm trying to be on a vegan. My lady's on a vegan shit, man.
Okay,
she made me a vegan breakfast, man. It's like a
so what'd you have? Like Spanish and thing?
Nah, it was some chickpea stuff, some
Okay.
Avocado toast.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, and some vegan eggs. I don't really mess with the soy, but them eggs was good.
Solid.
Yeah, and some juice. It's like some juicing, man. Yeah.
So I started juicing and shit too?
Yeah, juicing, man. Juicing and mega water, man. We gotta drink a lot of water. It thins the blood, make the blood flow.
Hell yeah.
Especially, I'm in my 40s, man. Shit, I gotta stay strong.
You gotta stay strong, bro. Same shit, bro. I got my workout in today and trying to stay hydrated, man. It's like, and plus, man, there's a lot of stress on us in this industry. There's a lot of things you're trying to juggle, maintain. You got the fam, you got all these things. The more you take care of yourself, the better off you're gonna be able to keep doing all this shit.
And keep doing it and keeping everybody happy. That's right. You got to take it. You have to. A lot of comics passed away, man.
Yeah.
A lot of comics passed away.
Yeah, that scares me every time I see it. It's like, no.
Yeah, man.
So shout out to, all the comics that we have lost. Over time, man. It's crazy. We only have so much time here.
So much time, man. Yeah. But I love this shit, man. You know, this shit is I want to do some, that's the thing. It opens the doors. You could do a lot of other stuff like writing and producing shit. And
if you
I used to do a lot of shit, man.
If you wasn't doing comedy right now, what do you think you'd be doing?
Probably YouTubing. Like I'm like full time in the YouTubing. Okay. Yeah. I kind of
So you still be doing not comedy related? You still be doing YouTube?
Yeah, be doing with the C Snacks thing, man. I haven't did it in a while because I changed my diet.
Okay.
And it's like I don't know, vegan shit ain't fun.
Yeah.
It ain't. I'm like, look at this parsley snips.
Right.
Shit is not. You know, I used to do these snacks. Like, remember these? And I'll break it down.
Yeah.
And I'll put a story.
Like the
what
Twinkie or the OG shit.
It was just fun. So now, it's not an excuse. It just you know, I put it on pause for a little bit. I'm gonna revamp and come back and do it.
Okay.
It's crazy because I see a lot of people doing it. And I'm like, oh shit.
So let me ask you this: if things could go your way.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, you got one wish. What do you want to do with this comedy and with the rest of your life? What would you be doing if it was up to you? How would that shit look?
If shit, man. Yo.
See, I got him thinking. Man.
Yeah,
He was like, oh,
because it's just so much.
I ain't never thought about that.
I ain't even thought about
Man, what do a nigga want out here? Ask me that again.
Yo, man, honestly, man, I love like the living color. That was my favorite.
Okay.
Like I would love to produce and run something like how Key and Peele, Chappelle, like something like that.
Gotcha.
And then, maybe definitely get into film, but I just like that, producing some shit and then watching how,
Creative
watching.
content,
Yeah, creating content. And see, always read comics, see what they think about certain shit, man. I just like that. I like that whole element of it, man.
Gotcha. What would you say is your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure? Eating ass.
Damn. All right.
No, just kidding.
That was honest, nigga. That was honest. He ain't had time to think about it. That's how you know he's telling the truth. His girl at the house right now, so that nigga ain't lying. That nigga ain't lying. He ain't lying.
He should be home.
He should be home. He's told me something, but Clarke.
Yo.
Look at you trying to think of something else, nigga. That's it.
I know, right? You know what?
He's like, actually,
let it stay. Yeah, she knows.
All right, it's that.
Baby, make sure you tune it up when I come home.
All right, I got another for you. All right, you get your first movie deal. You got a multi-million-dollar check. What's the first car you're going to go buy?
First car?
Yep.
Yo, anything the solar power, that solar power Lincoln is fire.
Which
solar power, bro.
The sedan?
Yeah, the sedan. Did you see it?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yo, that shit is.
Yeah, it's sick.
I had a Lincoln way back in the days, and I always was Lincoln. They just got way too expensive. I had the first. That shit talked. Yo, I used to be. I was in my 20s, and I used to pull up shit clean.
Yeah,
I wasn't into like how the West Coast but I just like. Not
bigger cars?
Yeah, like I didn't know with the rims in them, but it was just that Lincoln was a big ass Continental.
Yeah, I remember them things.
Gold and
them
that shit
was long.
Talked. It was long. I used to drive. I used to fuck niggas up. I used to be on the passenger side because it was so long. I used to be driving and shit, and people used to be like, "What the?" I
look like nobody in there.
Yeah, like who's driving it? Yo, that was mine, and I always loved Lincoln. You know, all the old heads used to be like, "What you doing with that boy? You better take care."
Right,
of that.
you don't know what the hell you doing with that boy. What year is that?
Well, yeah, exactly. Let me look inside. Like,
yeah.
I like Lincolns, but. And then they got a solar power fire. I definitely want. Yo, you see how the new cars are? Like the
screen
wheel comes up too. Yo, this shit's crazy.
Yeah, so you're gonna go get some new high tech shit.
I come on now. Yeah, I'm gonna get because they pushing us that way.
Yeah.
They pushing us that way.
Gas cars are gonna stop being sold in the next, I think, 10 years, 5 years.
Yeah, or if you got it's gonna be an arm and a leg to fill that bitch up.
Right,
so,
right. Gas already high and bitch out here, so yeah, we gotta figure that out.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this. So, if you could go anywhere in the world, where you going?
Where I'm going?
Yeah, all expenses paid.
Damn, anywhere.
Where you taking your fam bam?
Yo, I want to go.
You
I
have
want to
kids?
go.
Kids
Yeah, he's 23, man.
Oh, we got a 23-year-old? Damn, he grown.
This nigga be sizing me up.
Yeah.
I want to whoop his ass, but I ain't got the stamina to keep going.
He'll take you out. You'll be, come here.
Yeah. You're like, y'all don't take breaks. That's why we fight. We take breaks.
Damn.
But yeah, I want to go. I want to go, man. I want to go back. I want to go to Africa, man. I want to go. I never been there. I want to go to the motherland because there's so much parts in Africa, man.
Yeah.
You got Cape Verde. You got. There's so much. I want to.
That'd be tight.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I want to have something just fire out there.
So I'm gonna go ahead and ask the question that I think everybody that's been tuning in really wants to know. You talked about all of these, DVDs, mixtapes, but what we really want to know, how many of those DVDs were pornography?
Oh man,
was you the bootleg booty DVD? Did you have Booty Talk 48, 49?
I had Booty Talk. I had the Brazilian bubble butt.
Oh,
I got to have you. I got to
We used to be waiting on the DVD, but hey, dog, you got that
Bro.
He's like, yeah, I got you right here,
Yo,
dog.
you know who's my number one porn?
Who?
Talent, bro.
What? That niggas get hooked up. Throw him in the back of the car.
Yo, Talent. I love Talent because Talent did not argue with me. Yeah. He was spending $50 every time. He's like, "What you got for me?"
He still got them DVDs. He got the whole fucking shit.
Talent used to let me pick out for him because I never disappointed him. I never disappointed.
Right. He's like, you know what I like? With a big booty, with a big booty Brazil orgy. Where that shit at?
Talent loved. He loved Cherokee. This shit when Cherokee was popping.
Oh, Cherokee the ass.
When Cherokee was popping,
she had that wagon.
She was like Chili with an ass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
She had the wavy curly hair.
She was a baddie. Pinky when Pinky was slim.
Pinky in her prime, right? Right. Pinky and the brain for real. Man, I was a young boy. I was like, man, when they start making women like this?
Yo, bro, it was yo, dog. I had it on Smash, so it was him and Cool Bubba Ice. Cool Bubba Ice.
Oh, shout out to Cool Bubba. I ain't seen this nigga
years, man.
Wow.
Shout out to Cool Bubba.
I feel like I'm old for real.
Yo, me and Cool Bubba, we were
with the
like,
hats. He always got the hat on.
had the hats and the chain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that motherfucker's funny, man.
Cool Bubba, man. Yeah, we still to this day will talk. And
Cool Bubba looked like he got a little collection. He still got the
Cool Bubba was into it more than me. He knew what high school they went to.
Yeah, he's doing research, nigga.
Because he's like, yo, why you in Vegas? You ain't take down any strippers, man. I'm like, yo, chill out. Yeah,
that's funny. Connecticut is a cool spot. I haven't spent a lot of time. I haven't done comedy in Connecticut, I don't think. Rhode Island, yeah.
Rhode
Jersey,
Island, yeah. They got the connection. You got there's a lot of joints in Connecticut. Yo, it's like 5 comedy clubs in Connecticut. Wow. Since I left, I'm like, what? And yeah, man, Connecticut, because it's right there. Connecticut is New York's cousin that think they all that. Yeah. That come to the Christmas party.
Yeah.
With the fucking mink robe on. Yeah, so that's how Connecticut.
How was it growing up there?
Man, Bridgeport, Connecticut is like, that shit is like one of the fucking roughest city in Connecticut. Besides
so
Hartford.
There's urban pockets, because when you think Connecticut, you don't think,
oh yeah, man. There's urban. You got Waterbury. You got Hartford. You got
Hartford. Kind of sounds like Harvard. It sounds like
I know, yeah, but Hartford is hood in the motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Hartford and Bridgeport is a jail thing. Yeah. In jail, we bang out.
Oh shit.
It's yeah. I don't know about not have in that type of, but it was serious.
Damn.
But Bridgeport. It's still to this day. Bridgeport is just bad, man.
Would you say
big up to Bridgeport. It got love and shit, but it's just like, yo, man, it's just.
How was you during your earlier years growing up in an area like that? Did you kick it with the right kids? Was you?
I done tried everything. I tried not me doing it, but I tried to sell. I was too. I cared about the crackheads. Like man,
yeah.
Like
I can't do this to you, dog. Look at you, fam. Nah, man. Think you got a conscience? Think was not built for the game.
I had crack.
I feel like I'll be the same way, dog. I'll be like, man, I can't get out of here, nigga.
I had a 52. I had that shit for months. Like, I'm like, what? Like, I was making little Lego houses out of the crack valves, like yo, and I wasn't selling them shits. I wasn't good, man.
Damn.
But I sold weed, Yeah. But there was a lot of, at the time when I'm coming up in the '90s, like late '90s, there was a lot of gangs. There was a lot of gangs.
Yeah.
And a lot of motherfuckers just shooting. It was fucking yo. What's his name? Got robbed. Fat Joe and yo.
Damn.
It was known for artists coming there. We will just act up, and until Cassis start like. Yo, still to this day, this some real shit.
Yeah.
Mobb Deep came.
Oh, shit.
It was a light show, but they were ready because they heard about with Fat Joe and Cuban Link and all that at the time. Yo, Mobb Deep, they came straight.
They came like tries.
But Bridgeport loved Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
Because, what they rap about is all that gun shit. Yo, they just thought that, they're like, are we ready?
Right.
So it wasn't that much people came to the show. So, we rocked out all the people showing love. I remember that. And then after the show, Yo, this shit's great. I remember they had a Expedition, had 2 other cars. I don't know which one P and Prodigy was in, but they drove off, And it was like, Mob Deep. There was like, some cat was out. I don't know if it was rapper No, I don't know, but it was one of them. It was like, what's up with y'all Bridgeport niggas? Like, Mob Deep. We was like showing love. It was like, what's up? They wanted it. They wanted it.
Yeah.
They was like, yeah. They was like, I remember we went back in the window.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Mob Deep. It was just mad people.
Yeah.
I'm like Jason.
No.
I'm like, I remember seeing that.
No.
Everybody like,
What?
They just drove off.
They thought y'all was on the.
Yeah, cause we.
Nah, y'all was trying to give them love and shit.
I was just like, I'm like this with glass on my head.
Wow.
Like, why?
Wow.
I remember that, B. Like, I remember
crazy.
that.
You know he from the East Coast too, because he didn't say yo and B like you know,
like
you heard how many
9,000
times. He did that?
And I'm older. And
Yeah, back when he was real. When it first came out. What's up, B?
When it was real.
Back when it was now y'all saying it because it's trendy.
I know. Yeah.
All right. So it's time to move to our brand new segment here on the podcast. It is called Flower Shop. So this is an opportunity where our guest gets to give their flowers to someone they feel that deserves them so. So it doesn't have to be in the industry, but anybody you want. Who are you giving those flowers to?
Man, anybody in it? Man, Mom Dukes for if you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I would say that the twins, man, because they helped me a lot.
Okay.
They really, really helped me in the finance.
Shout out to
the Hodge Twins.
Shout out to the Hodge Twins. Okay, definitely.
Keith and Cab, man, y'all some real ninjas, man.
Yeah.
Even though y'all catch a lot of slack in the black community, y'all some real ninjas, man. Y'all really looked out like in general with other people. I seen them, But Mom Dukes, man, sticking through, like, cause my mother, a crazy religious woman, and she, my
Stayed
mom
on your
Jamaican.
ass.
Yeah, she just like comedy. Don't nobody do that.
Yeah,
and she's like, no, like
yeah.
she wasn't for it until she came to my show and was like, oh my God,
Look
like,
at my baby.
you got it.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
That's dope. Shout out to Mama Duke.
Yeah, Mom Dukes, man. Sister Clarke.
Sister Clarke.
Sister Clarke.
All right, so when I see her, I know, is this Sister Clarke?
It's like, Sister Clarke.
Bring it in, Sister Clarke. Oh, that's dope. That's love. Yo, man, I'm glad that we got a chance to catch up, man.
Word, man.
We crossed paths so many times, I feel, but
I know.
never get it. It's rarely in the comedy community you get to have these type of exchanges because you about to get on stage, about to get off.
I know.
It's time to move. So.
That's why, when I see you, I'll be like, yo, because Corey talked so highly, and that's my man.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like, he's like, yeah, Charlie, man. He's like, yo, he's out there. I was like, word. And because he'll say something like, I'm like, yo, how you doing in LA? And he'll say your name or something.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, I just knew you, feel like I knew you through him.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, yo, what up, man?
Yeah. Corey's a real one, man. So we had some fun times in LA.
Yeah.
So man. So thanks for coming through. Please drop your tag so everybody can know where to follow you, where to keep up with you.
Word. Comedian Chris Clarke. You can find me on everything with Instagram, even TikTok. I don't really too much of TikTok anymore, but Instagram, YouTube. You can type in Comedian Chris Clarke, but it's C Snacks on YouTube. So Comedian Chris Clarke, Instagram, Facebook, my handles, man. I do these funny animal voiceovers. It's been getting popular. This is crazy, man. I'm like, damn, all right, that's what y'all want.
Yeah.
But it's just stupid, but it's getting love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I got a couple of sketches. Big shout out to Center Studios, man. We shoot a lot of sketches, man. We're gonna come up with another Cineverse 2 where we present all the sketches we did over 6 months, like a movie.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
So Center Studios, man, and yeah.
Dope, man. Well, man,
Thank you, Charlie, man, for having me, man.
Respect. Glad we got a chance to catch up,
Definitely, man. Hell yeah.
It's
Thank
been
you.
dope. That concludes our episode. I'm gonna go see if he got some more booty DVDs for me, and I'm gonna catch him in these comedy streets. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Do tell.
Absolutely.
With Laugh After Dark. I've been your boy, Charlie Wilson TV. I'll holler back. Did you like that? Come on, man. That was a good ass episode, man. Look, I don't want you to miss out on the next one. Take a quick minute, hit the subscribe button down below. That way you can get a notification. And you don't want to miss out. I'm looking out for you. I'll see you guys on the next episode.